hate to break the fishing news after Ramchuck, but I'd like to speak about the ice hockey.
Congratulations, you're one of the 13 listeners of the Real Life Podcast.
We just traded a migraine in for like an orgasm.
Might want to mark that down.
Yep. All of my projects are on schedule until they're not.
A member of the Nation Network of Podcasts.
About as funny as we're going to get today.
It's Thursday, August 29th, and this is the Real Life Podcast. It's brought to you by Will Hawk Beef Jerky. Trent from Will Hawk Beef Jerky swung by yesterday.
Well, we were flush. It's all now consumed.
I took some home.
Like, Trent's like, make sure you put it in the fridge. I'm like, that is not even going to need to see the fridge.
Yeah.
Alberta's best tasting beef jerky. Check them out online, willhawkbeefjerky.com. Only the finest tasting meat products earn the Will Hawk label.
I had, when I walked in today, I crushed one of those sausages. They're so good. So good. So it's not just the jerky. Get yourself a sausage.
Well, and if you're playing a nation golf tournament, there may be some in your little gift bag.
It's going to fuel you through the day.
Oilersnation Open is coming down in, well, it'll be done 24 hours from now.
May I even recommend signing up your team early and stealing their Will Hawk from their bets?
Well, actually, we got some interesting trinkets in the gift bag. I don't know if I should say it or not, but
give a little tease.
Well, we have a wicked hat.
Everyone's
Exclusive.
getting a hat.
Everyone's getting a wicked hat. We partnered up with Greta on a wicked hat.
Wicked hat. It's wicked.
And you get the beef jerky. Best part of beef jerky is sometimes you forget you have it. Mm-hmm. And then when you remember that you have it,
it's when you need
best surprise of your life.
Yep.
It's when you need it. Exactly.
Yeah. I'm going to be doing ON every day at 7:30 in the morning from the Millwoods Golf Course.
Oh, wow.
Right on the patio.
So right on the patio.
Say hi.
That's hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of equipment do you have to bring to do that?
Just my phone.
That's it?
No, I'm kidding. I have the little kit.
The road
kits.
Road
We're
kit.
big into road kits.
So you got a roadcaster?
Yeah, like a little audio mixer, some headsets, camera, tripod.
Lights.
Yeah.
One time I had to...
Gaffer, key grip.
When we were going to Florida for the finals,
Michael Bay.
Tyler was on a flight earlier.
Yeah.
And I had to bring the road kit with me.
Yep.
The problem was I got flagged at security to open it up and look through it. Repacking that thing the way Tyler has perfectly jigsaw puzzled it all was a nightmare.
It has to go back in a very specific order with like certain things tucked inside certain things. Life on the road.
It's a road game.
Mm-hmm.
Road kit.
It was very difficult.
Yep.
I got there. Didn't break anything either. Shout out to me.
I actually have a decent amount of stuff written down for what we can talk about on the podcast.
I'm excited for the golf tournament.
Yeah, Oilersnation Open was number one on my list.
So I want to the auction.
Yeah.
How did that work out in the end? So what happened?
We ended up making a deal with the two guys who were going toe to toe for the auction, Ryan and Cody. And instead of whatever it was, $4,400, which Ryan was, he won the auction at $4,400. We cut a deal between the two of them. Each side donates $2,500. Gregor's Grads gets $5,000. So we're raising more money for charity. Ryan gets to golf with me. Cody gets to golf with Jay and Chalmers. And we're going to do another version of the match, which we did last year. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Two ringers.
One ringer. Well, it's one Oilers Nation staff member.
Cody has requested that we find him a partner.
Well, that leaves the door open. He didn't say Scotty Scheffler couldn't play.
And so we found someone that wanted to bid with Cody on this, who happens to be a very good golfer.
So are you feeling confident then heading in tomorrow?
I'm beating these guys?
No, you want to win the tournament. That's the goal.
I want
Are
to
you
try.
confident of beating us?
I'm confident in beating you guys.
We have 3 single-digit handicaps on our team.
That's fine.
Okay.
Are you with Pat Puff?
Pat Puff went for a practice round yesterday, shot a 73.
Who
is Pat?
As it turns out, Pat Puff is a ringer in all sports, as it turns out.
Yeah.
Gun everything.
Yeah.
Gun producer.
Taking over.
So you obviously are bringing someone who's good at golf.
Yep.
So what are we doing for strokes in the match?
It's fucking Texas Scramble, bro. And you're asking for, you did that to get a rise out of me, didn't you?
I was requested from Ryan to have the conversation about strokes.
Strokes in a Texas Scramble after you just celebrated your team being all single digit caps.
We're not
surprised that I think we can beat you.
So there was one request from Ryan.
Okay.
And he made this as the auction winner as a way to guilt you into saying
he's allowed to make a request.
You guys go first, we go second.
I'd
imagine we're starting on the same hole.
Sure.
You guys go first, we go second. We want to be behind you.
Oh, because you want to see all of our shots?
And we just want to, we like having the pressure. We like knowing what we need on a hole.
Sure.
All right.
You want to be chasing?
We want to be chasing.
Okay. Chasing the game.
Yep.
It's never the place you want to be.
Are we doing anything? Last year we did. You got to pick the outfit for the other person at the home opening party.
Would love a side bet.
Are we doing
as
a side bet?
Yeah, well, of course
spectator
we should
from
do a
outside.
side bet.
So what should the side bet be?
What else do we have coming up that we can embarrass one another?
Losing team has to do the other person's job for a day. I'm sitting in on all your meetings.
And I just talk for 14
Explore
hours.
Edmonton board presentation. I'm like, all right, what's up, guys?
Actually, yeah, I need some help on September 10th. I'm double booked, so if you wouldn't mind.
Aren't we gone on our retreat?
So you gotta stay back.
So no ideas for side bet.
I don't know.
I guess you have till tomorrow to come up with it.
Well, did we think of it that quickly last time? I want to put some thought into this. I totally forgot.
No, this was like weeks of conversation.
Yeah, we had to negotiate because you also like weren't. I think our initial wasn't it like a belly button piercing or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's where I wanted to go.
Nothing body related.
Okay.
Because we did kick around the idea of Prince Albert's last year.
Ooh.
And we walked away from that like
Right.
adults.
Prudes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll think on it.
Okay, we'll think on it.
Okay. You have
Well,
suggestions? Hit us up
why
on
don't we let
social.
Ryan choose it as also being the auction owner? Let's put the pressure on him.
Now you're getting frisky.
I know. And we have to take his first suggestion
Oh no.
regardless.
Belly button rings are back on the table.
Sent me a picture this morning of him having oodle noodle. He said training hard today.
Oh, God. We might be in trouble then if he's fueled up properly.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Oodle Noodle, one of the two sponsors, them and Star Mechanical. Star Mechanical donated they're giving away wedges or not giving away one of their prizes.
Yeah. So one of the, I don't know which team prize it is, but everyone gets a 58-degree wedge.
I was looking
Kirkland?
Not Kirkland. Better.
at Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Oh, legit.
Yeah. I saw them in the nation drag. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
All righties though. Meh. I can't swing a right-handed club.
Oh, with that attitude.
We made Amber swing opposite side. Why don't you just try to learn?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
You
point.
made Amber switch ways.
Well, like
Wink.
I am a lefty because my dad was a lefty. So when I started playing golf, I used my dad's clubs. When Amber wanted to start learning how to golf, I was like, okay, just come to the driving range with me and swing my clubs. So she swings left-handed in golf. And then she also started playing slow pitch with me and my friends. And I swing my baseball bat the other way. I flip around. So again, teaching her how to play slow pitch, naturally you do that. So she is the same as me, where she's a lefty in golf and she switches and hits right in ball. And like 6 months after she started, or 4 months after she started learning how to golf, she went to the driving range with her friend who's a righty. And she was like, I hit the ball way better as a righty. And I was like, well, by that point I had already bought her own set. And I was like, you're a lefty, you're stuck with it. So she sticks with, switching back and forth like I do.
She could be a medalist at the U.S. Open, and you're like, too bad. We
bad.
bought you that original starter set.
We spent $400 on a starter set of clubs. You can't go back on it. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, Oilersnation Open tomorrow. Always one of my favorite days of the year. Shout out to the Millwoods Golf Course.
Yeah, I
I'm
drove by
excited.
yesterday. Looking good.
I missed last year, so I'm super excited about tomorrow.
Also, after party at Greta.
Yep.
Whether you're in the Oilersnation Open or not, you can come to Greta on Friday night and hang out with us.
Mhm.
We're going to be having a good time.
I can already taste the street nuggos.
Mm-hmm.
Delightful.
Pizza taquitos.
Mm.
Hell yeah. I have something that happened to me last night, and I'm not going to use establishment names, even though they're not a partner, but I don't do that. Amber and I went golfed yesterday, went out to quickly grab a bite to eat after. So we went for wings, and the wings were supposed to be on special, and the bill came, Amber paid. And
Nice.
I paid for golf. Okay. Important note. And she paid. And then when we were about to leave, she was like, boy, that was really expensive considering we got one drink each and we shared a plate of wings. And I was like, how much was it? Show me. And I was like, yeah, that is expensive. I looked at the bill. I'm like, oh, they didn't discount the wings. They're supposed to be half price. So I called over the server and I was like, hey, you didn't discount the wings. Can we like refund it and get the like whatever it was $11 back? And she leaves, comes back and goes, yeah, we can't do that. And I was like, well, what do you mean you can't do it? And she was,
Charge you full
Did she
rip?
admit that they mischarged? Oh, okay.
she was like, yeah, but like, how about you write down your email on this piece of paper and we'll give you a coupon for free wings next Wednesday. And in
Fair.
I was like, okay. But then as we were leaving, I'm like, wait, now I got to come back here next Wednesday. I have to buy more expensive drinks and I just get wings again. I should have gotten the ones for half price. It's not a deal at all because I have to come back next Wednesday when the wings are half price and I'm getting them for quote free, but I've already paid for
Let's
them.
buy one, get the second one 50% off. See the second one free. Whatever.
That's ridiculous, right? Like I definitely got jobbed. That's not.
Well, if you pay full price for order 1 and 0 for order 2, you did get half off your wings.
They did honor it.
Just
Yes.
amortize it over 2 units.
But they're making me come back on another Wednesday.
That's smart business. You got to get the second visit.
Yeah.
And so now you're going next Wednesday. See you there.
I know. I have to go now.
I'm coming for free wings.
You don't want to say where you were?
No.
Was it the strip club?
Yeah, Amber and I were at the strip club.
Funky.
They're known for their wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that, like, I got jobbed.
No. You were given free goods. How are you being screwed over?
But not because I basically just got what I paid for spread out over 2 visits, but I have to go back and get more expensive drinks again.
They can absolutely refund your money.
Yes.
They totally could have.
Absolutely.
But in the
100%.
moment, I was like,
they could refund your entire bill, then ring
Ring
your
it through.
new bill in.
Yeah. But again, it was like, whatever. I'm not going to make a stink about it, even though I'm not bringing
I'll
it
just
up
go on the podcast and rip them.
I did think that I was like, this is going to be a good podcast conversation. Should I have said more? Should I have like just refused? Be like, no, refund me.
You know who you need to represent you in a court of law?
Yes.
While looking jacked
They'll get your 11
Yes.
bucks.
and tanned and victorious.
They'll take one step into that establishment and be like, money refunded.
Your pride was hurt.
Get it done.
It was her. I was embarrassed in front of Amber.
Engagement fee $500.
I heard you're having intimacy
Return
issues
11.
since then. Give them the PTSD.
Mm-hmm. There's
Can you
only
put a
one
price on
firm.
your intimacy?
The gas-
$5 million.
The gas to drive back to that establishment now next Wednesday.
Add it to the bill.
Yeah. I have a decent case for me.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, let's see how that goes. Keep us posted.
Yep.
All right.
Good luck.
I say you flag it on your credit card.
Ooh. You know, the first few times you do that, they don't usually question you.
Have you ever seen the video? I'm sure you have. It's like a guy sitting in the front seat of his car, and I can't remember what, but he bought all this shit and he shows it all in the back seat. That he shows himself on the phone with Visa, like, I didn't buy any of that shit. What are you talking about? What you got to do?
It's that simple.
These big companies write it off. They just move the money around.
Yeah, like I haven't paid for anything since I turned 18 and got a credit card.
Yeah.
You've contested every single bill.
Contested every bill.
Mm-hmm.
3
Still get the
transactions.
It
points.
is.
Contest the
I have
purchase.
40 different credit cards.
Yeah, I was not at the Wolf Willow subway. I'm not even in Wolf
Yeah,
Willow.
it's almost a full-time job, but it pays off in the long run.
All you got to do is fall down the stairs at one Walmart, Tyler, and you're set for life. You know what I mean?
There's no stairs in a
You
Walmart.
got to find them.
The Westmount Walmart used to have stairs in it.
They just have an escalator, and sometimes it's broken a
Oh, it's
lot.
You
two
could
stories.
fall down it.
And sometimes the caution sign was knocked over, so I didn't see it.
Remember Tracy Morgan got hit by the Walmart truck?
Yeah.
What?
He's driving Bugattis now.
Yeah.
Oh, he rich.
And he talked about it all the time, how he pretended basically to be more fucked up than he was till he got his money. Then he's like, oh, I'm fine.
Was this before he was famous or while he was
No,
famous?
while he was famous.
After
While he was
30
famous.
Rock.
Like right after.
Oh, yeah, he
People
was
in
in a
his
coma.
minibus died. Yeah, he was in like, it was no joke.
Yeah, he was.
But he recovered, but he got a shitload of money. That's what you need to do. Get hit by a minibus.
But the right company minibus.
Yeah, like the Pentagon, Target,
Oh yeah.
Or we go
City
to the,
bus.
we go to a
Might get
Walmart near us. I start jimmying one of the letters off the wall.
Yes.
You just stand underneath it.
You're wearing like a knockoff Walmart logoed polo. You're like,
Yeah.
no, I have maintenance.
You got hit by the R.
Mm-hmm.
Big money, Tyler.
I'll just take a small fee.
When I was like, probably would have been like 9 or 10, I played baseball one summer with a kid, got hit by a bus on a family vacation in the States. And when he turned, I'm pretty sure when he turned 18, he got like a settlement payout.
Yes. That's my dream.
Bought himself a car. He got hit by a city
That's
bus.
my dream.
So I'm waiting to get hit by one of those Waymos.
You can't get a lot of money up here, but down south you can.
That's some of that VC money.
Exactly. Peter
They're all
Thiel settles out of
Jaguars
court.
too. Come on. Google's
Yeah.
got all kinds of money.
Yeah, my dream is to get hit by the Meta staff bus in Palo Alto.
Yeah.
I want to get hit by Zuck's car as he leaves the parking lot.
Yeah,
Tim Cook.
yeah, that's my
Mhm.
dream. I want to run over my foot
Yeah.
with an electric.
I run
scooter.
into him in a bar and he one punches me.
Yeah, the dream.
Or Bezos, you know?
Well,
You already
Bezos.
sold the money. You already sold the stock to get the money for the Celtics.
And then what happened?
There's a little bit for me.
Oh, I see. He's gonna get them Celtics.
I think so too.
He's gonna be sitting there courtside with the misses.
He's gonna be so jacked.
Every single game on Amazon Prime, he's the guy on the ads. Just
Mhm.
arms ripped. $6 billion for the Celtics.
He's gonna rename them to the Prime Days.
Yes.
Yeah, the arena. I
4
can't
times a
believe
year.
it's called the Climate Pledge Arena. Like they're so rich, they buy
Yeah,
the
they
name
just
and don't
don't care.
even need the name.
Yeah. Cool barn too.
It is actually a very cool barn.
Yeah. Amber and I are going to Seattle in October, and we're going to watch the Bills play on the Sunday, but we're there for the Saturday, and there's a Canes Kraken game.
Are you going?
Well, I was like, I really don't want to go watch Canes Kraken, but Amber was like, I kind of want to see the arena, and I was like, yeah, actually, that's a good point.
Go to Queen Anne's Beer Hall.
Yeah,
Canes are fun.
that's fine.
Are you going to get engaged on that trip?
Another time.
Yeah.
Keep adding
It's
more
actually
rings.
they're eloping to the Emerald City.
No,
Makes sense.
Does.
it does make sense.
Yeah, it's
I showed
economical.
Wanya the engagement photos we got done a Little Brick.
They're great.
I saw the ones you posted.
Yeah, it was great.
Huh.
I'm thinking for our save the date, I want to Photoshop the Little Brick sign to just say our date. I think that'd be like a cool thing to do.
No, you leave the little brick sign in
that
there.
would violate the terms of our agreement.
We had terms.
You leave the little brick sign in and then put it underneath.
Yes.
I almost
Or-
killed the photographer.
Wedding
Settlement.
presented by Little Brick.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
Now we're cooking.
Well, we are talking about commercial terms for his wedding around the late night snack.
Yeah.
Oodle Noodle needs to be worked into the vows.
Oh, good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I, Oodle Noodle, take you, Mrs.
Or-
Oodle Noodle.
You know, like at weddings, they have the slideshows of like your baby pictures and stuff like that. What if just like every fourth one was like a noodle meme, like an ad break?
Yes.
That'd go over well.
I say you do your vows presented by Oodle Noodle.
Like, you're the kung pao of my life.
Yeah.
Do the joke, Tyler, in your speech when you just walk up to the mic. Just start with portions of this hour brought to you by, and then just a couple liner notes.
It would play really
Gregor
well.
did it.
It's the Sports Closet Studio.
It was funny.
Yeah, live from the sports closet
It was
studio.
a good
Live.
joke.
Live from the sports.
But in
Closet
this
wedding
instance,
hall.
that's to be the Oodle Noodle studio if you want the food.
Couple things to take care of, couple housekeeping notes. This speech is brought to you by Oodle Noodle. Thank you to Jay.
You'll get a laugh.
Then I'll be like, Jay, stand up.
STD clinics in Edmonton. There's 48 locations.
All of the meals could be served in Oodle Noodle boxes.
No matter what. Like when you go to the
Yeah.
buffet,
Yeah.
you just have an Oodle Noodle box.
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes, prime rib, whatever we're doing. I don't know. Mixed veggies.
If you get married in a Noodle Noodle, we'll give you 15% off signature boxes. Signature boxes only
That's
for
pretty
the
good deal.
duration of your wedding.
That's
Like duration of our wedding or duration of our marriage?
No, wedding.
Oh.
What are you crazy? Like
Yeah.
if you get married in a Noodle Noodle, say Tamarack,
Yeah.
during that hour and a half, 50% off all signature boxes.
Post wedding, you get a couple of BOGO coupons.
Yeah.
Not bad. The lady's doing the catering. She was like, I can do anything within reason kind of thing. Like, just tell me what you want and I'll make it for you. Cause she,
Knowing
runs the
you,
hall and
are we going to have a
catering.
coffee? Not a coffee, candy bar?
Oh, that'd be good. We'll definitely do something like that.
All right.
But how funny would it be if at midnight they just brought out a big old thing of frozen veggies? That'd be great. It'd be very
For
on brand.
You'd be
You.
the only person happy in the entire room.
No, everyone, it'd be the trend starter. Everyone would do it and be like, holy shit, this is so good. I need to do this more often. Maybe not.
Mhm.
I highly doubt it.
Only if I get to watch you cook them.
That would also be very funny.
Yeah,
would
you got to
cook
cook. I'm like,
everyone?
everyone gather around
Yeah,
the,
like, I
the
wanna
dance
see
floor.
Instead
the
of a cake
process.
They bring out a stove.
Yeah, they're on a stove and you just
A nice flat top.
sweat
and
away while you
Tyler's
fry some
frying them
veg.
up. I want to see the process of drunk Tyler frying up some veg.
I could record it next time I do it.
You should live stream it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
That
not?
way, it's people will probably be in the similar state of mind as you,
Yeah.
right?
That's a
Then
good
it's
point. Then it's gone forever.
that's your
after
niche.
that. Yeah.
yeah.
Bag Milk, you're off these beat casts forever, right?
So I think I might do like some special edition ones next year. I
Why
get
not?
asked all the
Tentpole
time.
games.
Or if like there's a game that goes bananas, maybe I'll jump on and do one. But I get asked all the time to bring them back.
When was the last time you ate a metric ton of beets? God, those were funny times.
I don't know. When do we start doing our own post game shows?
Beginning of 2 years ago.
Yeah, I
oh
haven't
no,
done it in
BCast started long before that.
I don't know when they
No, when I
Oh.
stopped doing them. So probably 2 years ago.
Well, you kind of ran. I think the first year you were still doing them. I don't even remember.
I don't remember either. But like, it's probably a year and a half, 2 years since I've consumed a beet.
How do you feel since you haven't had that
Much
many
better.
beets?
Probably worse.
My
You
stomach
feeling gross?
feels so much better.
Beets
Well,
are good for you.
It's yes, unless you eat a ton of them.
Yeah, you
by
can't.
which case your insides are like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, I'll probably bring back a handful this year. They're fun to do from time to time. I just don't want to do it every game.
Fair. All right. Good pod, guys. Gonna do it.
What?
We're done.
So you said you had a lot
This
written
guy
down.
had so many notes.
I did.
I don't think
122 people watching the live stream of the Oilers logo getting installed at center ice.
I was one of them.
It's exciting.
Their caption, Zach pointed out, was "Ever watch paint dry? Well, now you can watch ice freeze."
It's pretty funny though.
That's good.
That is funny. They didn't do anything cool with the center ice logo. Did you see like what the Sens and Canucks and Panthers all did? They're doing like new, like kind of full color thing for the center ice logo. And the Panthers, their view of their logo at center ice is the view if you were to look down at the Stanley Cup.
They made like a high resolution image on the ice.
I'll show it to you, Panthers.
Oh, because that guy got fired for leaking.
Yeah, the guy
picture.
from the Panthers got fired for leaking it, apparently.
What?
Yeah,
That's
some
when we
kid
did
or some dude took a picture of it and posted it on social. He got gas for it.
Oh my god.
It's got to be a surprise. But going back to the Oilers,
You know,
why mess with
they don't
perfection?
deserve the cup.
They didn't.
You don't like it?
Fired for
Screw
taking
them.
that photo? Give me a fucking break. That's what I say.
Yeah, for leaking the photo, apparently. But that's like the new thing is like the whole center ice is
Filled in.
color. Yeah.
I like the traditionalism of us, especially like a white backdrop for our logo is probably ideal. Because
Yeah,
what would you
that's
fill it with? Orange, blue,
I
purple?
think why mess with perfection?
Yeah.
Oilers got a great
That's
logo.
what the Senators did, just like a zoomed in version of their
But
logo.
like that, but like their
me see.
logo,
Makes sense for that. Yeah.
like we need that like
Turn it this way.
negative space or whatever they call it in the game.
Oh,
You know what I like, Bag Milk? When
Go
they
ahead.
put seasoned greetings on the ice. It's a nice touch.
yeah.
You know what
no,
I'm
they
saying?
haven't done that in years.
It's a nice touch.
They used to do it.
Little holly, little Christmas font.
Remember when they used to do Stanley Cup playoffs too?
Yeah. They don't
On
do
the
that
ice?
anymore?
No, they just stopped doing that like years ago.
Oh,
They don't do
years?
seasoned greetings?
Season greens.
They
for
didn't
sure
have
they
it
haven't
last
done.
year.
The Oilers never had it on there.
They had the Chipotle ad. We don't even have
Yeah,
a
it
Chipotle.
was-
Now we do.
Do we?
Yeah, Southside there's one. Also, Chick-fil-A opened up in West Edmonton Mall. I was talking to the guys from Sports 1440, and they were like, the line's basically never less than 2 hours.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
I don't get it.
We
I've
would
had
send
Chick-fil-A.
guys down to look to see if it was ever short enough to go into, and it wasn't ever.
I've had Chick-fil-A. It's good, but like not
It's the novelty.
standing in line
Yeah, I know,
2
it's-
hours.
it's
But it's
so
like when
weird.
Peters opened, right?
Wouldn't
There was
stand there
lineups
either.
and shit,
Yeah.
right? It's just something new, and we're all very bored.
Clearly.
The microplastics.
Oh, I love them.
I sat there though and ate Edo or something like that and watched the people in line for Chick-fil-A, ate my entire meal, got up and left, and like one guy taking like 3 steps. I'm like, okay.
There is no chicken I would ever wait that long for. Ever. Zero. Unless it's gold plated and I got to take it home.
You don't like chicken?
Love chicken. Not that much.
Apparently, they haven't done the Stanley Cup playoffs logo on the ice since 2012, according to this Reddit post.
What? Or didn't they just call it like the playoffs or something?
They did it in the bubble,
Well, there you go. Maybe that's why it
kind of.
seems
They put a
recent.
Stanley Cup at center ice, but that's it.
Okay. Well, whatever.
Remember in the NBA bubble when they could just like put social slogans on their name bars and shit? How crazy that was.
Oh, they might have done it in 2018.
Remember that, Tyler?
What?
In the NBA bubble when everybody was putting like meta world peace type shit instead of name
Oh,
bars,
yeah.
remember?
They're like, this is going to fix it.
Yeah, this will have it all wrapped up in a package by the end of the season.
Speaking of spreading misinformation on this podcast,
There will not be frozen vegetables at your wedding?
Oh, there might be.
Okay.
Dangerous Wade reached out to me,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't respond because I wanted it to stay in my unread messages. Chalmers was wrong. Grey Goose and Kirkland aren't the same. Even the article he read it from says it's not. Lots of other deep dive articles about it.
This makes me validated.
He just lied on the air.
So he just looked on.
You just saw the 2 images. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's verified.
What's the first word on that one? On the article.
Denied.
And we were all just like, yeah, uh-huh.
You always see what you want to see.
But you know what? Also, when Chalmers says things, he's convincing when he lies.
Yeah, he's a good liar.
He's a very good liar.
He's full of
Makes him
shit.
The goat.
And that's a
So I
skill.
just bought into
Except
it.
for on the golf course, especially tomorrow.
No, he's a liar on the golf course. I've played with him. Tomorrow, whatever your guys' score is, I'm at least 2 strokes off it.
Somebody's got a belly button piercing.
The match. The match. The match.
Whatever. I'm not going to ruin stuff, so I'm not going to say what I want to say.
We have a match.
We do have a match.
And you think you're going to win.
I don't know where I come out on that.
Yeah, you think you're going to win. That's what's feeding me. That's what's making me hungry. Just keep me scrappy.
Whatever.
I have actual Oilers news.
Oh, yeah?
Yakupov took a huge pay cut in the KHL.
Because he wants to be on a winning team.
He's supposed to be on any team. He's playing for Kulu Red Star.
Yeah.
He's playing for basically KHL league minimum.
Really?
Which is
He's
zero?
at that point now?
No, it's like it's like a couple $100,000.
He's at that point now, eh?
Is it one step closer to a PTO in the oil, baby?
Like Tony D'Angelo.
Second
back from
tour
Russia.
of duty. Second, Mark
He played in
Giordano.
Russia?
Tony
He
D'Angelo
played
signed
last
a
year,
contract in Russia this year. But now Frank is saying that Tony D'Angelo would play for cheap and would love to be an Oiler.
So why are we looking at offensive defensemen when our hole we need to fill is like defensive defensemen?
It's a great question. It makes you wonder.
Or are we
why
just
they-
going like all like it's like no, we're going all gas, no brakes.
Why
Also
do we
another-
ban paper bags at drive-thrus to reduce plastic waste?
Also, another
Gotta solve
right-handed
something.
defenseman.
Well, they charge now. So it's
Yeah.
a cash grab.
But still, a paper bag.
The whole, we'll get into that. But anyways, the Tony
Well,
D'Angelo thing doesn't make a lot of sense. I just meant we can get into that.
But like
afterward.
Tyson Bay, like those type of why are we talking about that type of defenseman? Why are we talking about like Calvin DeHaan?
I had another
Even though he's probably
situation
retired.
at McDonald's where I didn't want a bag, and then they just dumped out my fries on the tray that they pass them out. So I'm like collecting them in my hand.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's so unsanitary.
I don't like it. Anyway,
It's so weird.
Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah. That and Tony D'Angelo, I can't get behind either of them. It's like at the grocery store now with the cloth bags, and now they have a bin at the front where it's like recycle your Save On Foods cloth bags.
You can do that now?
Yeah.
Thank God. My house has a room full.
I have so many.
But also, they're just going to take those and then sell them back for 25 cents the next time you forget bags.
Yeah. 25 cents like a buck a bag, dude.
It's the
But
same.
refurbished ones.
Wow. Yeah, that's true.
It's
This
so annoying.
this grocery store bag is such bullshit, man. We're
It's-
just solving the
'cause
wrong problem.
Who ever has bags when they go to the grocery store? Who is that
No one,
organized?
man. And the amount of energy it takes to build one of those reusable ones,
Yeah.
you could probably have 100 plastic bags.
But also, like, if the argument is single use, I use those. I've said this 100 times, I feel like, on the pod. I use those as my garbage bags in my house.
Yeah.
So they
use.
They use the grocery purpose, and then they write garbage purpose.
But
and
then you
they're
go
done.
into the grocery store and you're in the produce section and there's single-use bags till the cows come home to put your apple
And
in.
every single thing you buy is wrapped in plastic.
Yes.
Also,
Every single fucking thing.
I now have to go buy a pack of Glad bags for my garbage can that come in a cardboard box that I use once for my garbage and throw out and never see again.
You don't reuse your garbage bags?
Shut
You
up.
don't empty them out into a dumpster or
But
something?
the
Just reuse?
drive-through bags are the worst. It's like, it's raining out. Here's a frog. Like, nothing has anything to do with anything. Why the fuck are we getting paper bags at drive-thrus to reduce plastic waste?
It makes no sense.
Fair questions.
Bag milk?
Yes.
Clear your schedule and run for mayor
I'm working on it.
on a no
Well,
bag policy.
in this world, you're just milk. You
Yeah.
can't have a bag.
True. Oh my
It's
God.
true.
Is it $1?
You're just
loose in the hand.
you're loose fluid.
Whoever run
You go into the store and they just spit it in your mouth.
You're a handful of milk now.
Mm-hmm.
And milk.
I always made the joke that whatever provincial government would get rid of the GDL program where you got to pay, because I know you guys are too old for that. But for
fucking
that
dare
stretch of time where you
Graduated driver's license?
where you had to pay to go take the test again. Did you guys have to do that? No, yeah, you didn't have to do that. I was
They
correct.
just said, here's your Model T. Go to it.
Here's your license.
I
Away
always
you go.
joke that whatever provincial government said they'd get rid of that, I would just blindly vote for them, whatever their other policy is. Whoever runs for mayor in Edmonton, granted, I don't vote in that election, but you get what I'm saying. Whoever just says, I'm undoing all the bag shit, I think you just vote for them no matter what their other platform.
Calgary went
ideas
away
are.
from it and we doubled the cost of a
Oh
bag
my
at the grocery
God.
store. From $1 to $2.
Yeah.
And
This
there's
was
folks at the
society.
grocery store having a tough time, man. And then to add the price of bags on, that's fucking rude. There you have it, Tyler. You moved up to St. Albert. You don't have these problems up there.
Yeah, you're living. You probably have
Their
plastic
drive-thrus-
straws.
Their drive-thrus give you bags, man.
Do you have plastic straws?
No, but like
Oh.
the McDonald's will give you a bag.
But then you drive 10 minutes and then you have to pay for the bag.
Yeah,
St. Albert's the land of plenty
it is. Streets are paved in gold
and bags.
and bags.
Yeah.
Bags everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Bag
Um,
rich out there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So Dan was talking with us on Oilersnation Radio, but the Wasps are a
Oh, BM and I were having a lovely work conversation, and I was having a delicious little brick yogurt, and I was getting swarmed.
So I went yesterday taking my bottles, and the Wasps at the bottle depot
Well, they're
were
bad normally.
Well, yeah, but like, look at these traps that they had set up
Oh yeah, just full. Millions
Full.
in there.
There's
Yeah.
like 2 liters full of wasps. But of course, they put the traps right by the window where you do the thing. So there's not, the traps are full and there's like wasps around there. But then everywhere around there, the little container where you shove your blue bag in when you're done, all that, wasps everywhere. In my bag, because I left the bags in the back of the Nation truck for like 20 minutes before I left, filled with wasps. So usually I'm good at the bottle dip. You know, you go to the window, you rip open your bag, dump everything out into the little tray for the guy, whatever. This time I literally was like, sorry, man. And I just threw the bag into the window and I went back into the truck, waited till he was done counting that bag, would run, grab the next bag, just like launch it at him.
I thought Jay was going to consume a wasp as part of his
close.
parfait.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had one in my yogurt and I smacked it with a spoon.
He did.
Whoa. Did you kill it?
No, he was
No.
dazed. He flew away though.
He took one.
Yeah, it didn't come back. That one.
No.
Just 400
Lessons
others
were
did.
learned.
When I was at, not this time, but the time previous, it was like right in the spring. And I don't take in my bottles during the winter. I just stockpile them for the winter. Then when the weather's nice again,
So you don't support the kids doing bottle drives.
I will always give a little bag, but not all that I have.
Okay, it's your wedding fund.
Yeah. So I went to the Bottle Diva ones, and the guy in St. Albert, you always see him cruising around on his bike, always with a ton of empties. He's always going around picking up empties. And I kind of know who he is a little bit because he cruises around. I'm there. I pull up with the Nation truck out with my bottles. He goes, "Nice truck. Do you work for the dealership?" And I wasn't in the mood to really have a conversation. So I said, "Yeah, I do." Shout out to Short for the Giant. And I'm unloading my bottles. These are like 4 to 5 months worth of bottles here.
Okay.
I've had holiday parties, all this stuff. So there's a good amount.
Yeah.
And this guy riding his bike with all his bottles strapped to him when he pulls up says to me, "You should cut back on your drinking." Okay. I was like, "These are from holiday parties." He goes, "Still a lot." I was like, "All right."
I think he was just jealous.
He's a
of your
retired
can collection.
doctor.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, he wants to know how many units per week you're at.
Yeah, I guess. But like, what an insane thing to say to anyone at a bottle depot. Like, you don't know the circumstances of how I acquired these bottles.
Oh wow, it rattled you.
A little bit, because I probably should cut back.
Yeah, it touched you. Touched you on a core level.
Wow.
And the reason I was reminded of this is because my sister, you know what Rockin' August is in St. Albert? People bring all their old cars, and it's like a car show in St. Albert every year. It's a big thing.
Sure.
So my sister's there, and someone was there with their car, and they had their parrots on their arms. And this guy pulls up to my sister. Again, people in St. Albert know who he is. Pulls up to my sister and goes, "What kind of bird do you think those are?" And my sister turns and goes, "What?" And he just looks at her and goes, "It's not an owl."
So this guy's amazing. Is what you're trying to say.
He's just unpredictable, and he's just cruising around the city.
He's living his best life, providing amazing health advice and telling amazing jokes.
His
Get
job
this guy
is
on the pod.
His job is to tell it like it is.
2 parrots on someone's arm, and he goes, "It's not an owl."
Well, he's not wrong.
Well, yeah, that's the joke. It's not an owl, Tyler.
I guess.
I can't believe you thought it was.
Yeah.
Once again, he strikes.
Your bird
With the
knowledge is
truth.
very limited.
Anyways,
Owls are nocturnal, Tyler. It's a daytime car show. Owls fucking sleeping. Come on, man.
respectfully, fuck that guy. Get out of here, man.
I want to tease the Nation vacation. Can I tease it?
Yeah, sure.
Because it's launching soon.
Yep.
And I want to get people ready if they want to come. So
What are the hints you're giving us?
I want to just walking through the full details.
Okay, sure. We're announcing it. Pew, 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 pew.
Or should we not? I don't know. Yes?
You're the boss, man.
Well, should we not? I feel like people need to know.
Yeah, sure. Announce it.
Well, we're going to do a Nation vacation to Denver, Colorado. Dates are roughly November 29th to December 2nd. Something like that. We're going to go down to Denver on Friday. We're going to have a watch party for the Edmonton, Utah game.
Okay.
Edmonton plays Denver or the Avs the next day, that night.
Saturday.
We have a bar partner set up.
Sweet.
Post game if we want.
Yep.
Bus rides with all-inclusive beverages to and from the game. And then we have the Monday Nighter in Denver. Broncos Browns. It just happens to be Browns. It just happens to be the Browns.
Yeah, no influence there.
Big caveat. Well, you should have saw the other options. And we've got a tailgate experience lined up. Bar partner, bus, transport there to and from.
Okay.
Tickets to the game. 4 amazing nights in Denver. We're doing flight packages. And as we learned in Arizona, we're doing non-flight packages. So people from all over can come.
Which is great.
Which is amazing. I'm very excited. So stay tuned. Launching right away. Just finalizing the hotel, I believe. Stay tuned.
Always love
It's good to be back in that season.
Hockey season. Watching paint dry for an hour and a half on a live stream.
Planning trips. Yeah, we got our season launch parties coming up. Other things to mention. I was just chatting with Gregor today. BM. We want to do something in January for Brownlee. We'll do some kind of event around that. We got a lot of stuff in the can. It should be fun.
I like it.
Season opening party?
Yeah.
You want to tease the other thing we're talking about with the drink? No?
I don't know.
Okay, no, we won't then.
All I know is it's beer o'clock.
Mm-hmm. We want you to be hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody needs kidney stones, people.
Point is, we got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Ahead of hockey season.
Yeah.
Cool stuff coming.
Someone needs a lager every day.
Someone needs. Well, not me. Apparently, I drink too much.
Yeah, you do drink too much.
You can, within reason, every day.
Yeah.
Like, don't have 30 every day,
No.
Tyler.
Oh.
Yeah, I know this is news. Maybe 1 or 2, and that's good.
That's fine.
And then you can choose your your cheat days is the way to say in the biz.
Oh, I finally got my fence fixed. Holy shit, what a moment for me. I woke up this morning like giddy to be like, holy shit.
Fixed or fresh fence?
Like, oh yeah, new fence. Sorry,
Yeah.
Totally new fence. Oh, I'm over the moon excited.
And did you get paid by the neighbor?
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell the guy who's doing it to invoice them for their share.
Oh, you're putting it on them.
Collect it all?
Oh, I don't know how this works. I've never done the fence split.
Here's the other thing, and I don't know if this is
But I actually need to know this because at some point I'm doing a fence split with one of our neighbors.
So I got the invoice from the guy, and it said you can pay cash, you can pay check, or you can pay e-transfer. Well, I'm going to pay e-transfer, obviously, but my neighbors are senior citizens. Are they going to know how to e-transfer?
No, they can do check.
Okay, so should I just go tell them the amount and say
They'll probably do Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Doge?
Yeah.
Doge it up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
Happy with the fence?
Oh, it's so nice. It's so fucking nice. It's like 1.5 feet taller than the old one.
Is that the code?
Is there a code? Also, we learned this. When they put the first fence in, it was 1.5 feet on our side of the property line.
Oh.
So you just got 1.5 feet more yard?
I got 1.5 feet more yard.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that unreal?
That's like $1,000 of property appreciation.
Hell yeah.
Better let the property tax people know, though.
Yes,
There's more
you
acreage.
need to disclose that.
I actually think I would have been paying for it the whole time.
Then you should ask for a rebate.
Yep.
Oh, that's actually a decent point.
That
Go over
always
the
goes
neighbors
well.
and say they have to pay for a
You
foot.
can always
to the cost of the fence. Tyler's land rebate.
You think the negotiation to try to get your half price wings is simple? Was simple or hard?
No, it's frightening. Yeah.
Yeah, well, try and get your rebate for your property taxes.
I think I've been paying too much all these years.
Mm-hmm.
That means the neighbors would have to pay more.
That's their problem.
Maybe they should pay for the whole fence now.
Something to consider.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Maybe you should be allowed to move it 1.5 feet on their side for the next duration.
Yeah,
actually, that's
fair. That's fairsies.
Eye for an eye, even.
So now you have 3 feet.
But right on that side, it's like basically right under their garage. So I own a portion of their garage.
Yeah,
for
you
the
can
next
park
10
your
years.
car in that little sliver.
You could rent
Put
it
a
out on
tire.
Airbnb. Infinite money glitch.
Yeah.
Also, I still beef with the squirrels.
Do you have a
And
trap?
I've trapped them, ran them out of town. They come back.
How far?
Would you
we
like?
talked about this. Have you
Yeah, we
crossed the
talked
body of
about this.
water?
Cross body of water.
Would you
Sturgeon
like
river.
to borrow Frank, my dog?
Kind of.
Sarah Valley?
Come
Both.
over. I'll throw some hot
Both
dogs on the
Franks.
grill.
Both Franks. Get both Franks back there.
I would. That sounds like a
Frank
lovely
Sarah
day.
Valley comes to town. You're like, you got to go over to Tyler's and deal with the squirrels. He's like, oh,
Damn it.
He gets all
All right.
fired up about it.
yeah.
But the squirrel the other day, I could just tell because he does this thing where when I'm sitting on my couch watching TV or if I'm sitting on my couch working in the morning, he runs and he sits in the tree right in my front window and just stares at me. The fucking squirrel. But the fence was gone the last couple of days because the guy took it down, the old one. And I knew that motherfucker was confused. There was no fence for him to run on. And that made me really happy.
So you're mad that squirrels running your fence?
And they get yippy and they run at me and they're protective of the shed, which is mine.
Oh, the shed. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in a turf war.
So they have a home in the shed?
Underneath.
Ah.
And the shed's where you go to scream at night.
Yeah.
You know, this is my shed. I come in here at 11 p.m. and scream into the abyss until 11:15 and then I go to bed.
Yeah. So that's what's going on in my life. Just gave you guys like 3 big updates on everything.
That's huge. So that was on the notes to talk about?
Yeah, it was my 3 life updates. Got pictures of myself taken. Guy at the bottle depot told me I drink too much.
Squirrel. Whoa, I missed this because I had to go to pee.
Oh yeah, there's a guy pulls up to the bottle depot. He's known in St. Albert. The people listening to the podcast would have just heard this.
Yeah.
Pulls up to the bottle depot with his bike and his stuff, and he goes, "Do you work for that dealership?" I was in the Nation truck. I wasn't in the mood to talk to him. Said no, and then he looked at how many bottles I had. It was my whole winter's collection, so it was months. At holiday parties went on. He goes, "You should cut back on your drinking."
Wow.
That stings.
Well, you know what they say.
I should have looked at him with all of his bottles on his
But
bike.
he's collecting other people's bottles. They're not his.
How does he know I'm not?
Because you work. at
Also,
the dealership.
there were 2 people going around St. Albert not that long ago, door to door, grown couple, just being like, "Hey, we're down on our luck. Can we have your bottles?"
St. Albert doesn't care for this sort of thing, Jay. Empathy isn't a strong suit of
Charity?
St. Albert.
Crazy.
Yeah, no.
sense of community
Yeah.
and support.
No.
I'm going to say that you go out and beat that guy to his own game. You grab your bike and go collect his
Yeah,
bottles.
I'd like to see his reaction to you stepping on his turf.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So you're collecting his bottles.
who drinks too much now?
Yeah.
If you're running that door-to-door thing, what you got to do is find somebody who's abnormally short and just say it's a kid. And just be like, my under 13 son here
Standing on the
is
driveway.
raising money. He's got like a big mustache.
Ever tell you about the time a kid in my high school faked a bottle drive?
What?
So there was a hockey tournament at school.
Oh boy.
There was this hockey tournament at school, and to get into it, every player on your team had to raise at least $100 or whatever for the charity. And he didn't have $100 cash to just give, and he wasn't going to go raise the money. So he went door to door with his old.
Isn't that raising money?
But he just went door to door being like, "Hey, my hockey team's doing a bottle drive. Can I have your bottles?" And he was like, "We're 17 at this point." And someone called the cops on him.
Oh no.
You should have just said it was for my school hockey thing.
Yeah, I guess he could have.
Like it's
he just went.
he went a bridge too far with his act.
Yeah, with the Lions.
I
Yeah,
appreciate the
someone
initiative.
someone called the cops on him. Just crazy. All right, we gotta step aside for a quick break. All right, back on the Real Life Podcast. Got to give a shout out to our friends over at Bet365. Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it is never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app today, get in on a huge range of markets, and use the promo code OILYBONUS. That is OILYBONUS at Bet365. Sorry. Oh, there you go. Yesterday at the office, exciting times as we were huddled
It
around
was
the
electric.
TV.
There was some very hype moments there.
Nation Citizen. I don't know if he listens to Real Life, but he listens to
Yes,
Oilersnation
of course he
Radio.
listens to real
I think
life.
He listens to Real Life.
How
Yeah.
dare you?
Eric Sabrowski got called up to the major leagues.
Super cool.
If he gets to pitch, he'll be the 5th Edmontonian to ever pitch in the major or ever play in the major leagues.
Wow.
And we're sitting here. Start of the game, I said, we need one of these 2 teams to be blowing out the other one because they're not bringing him in for his major league debut in a tight game. So bang, bang, 2 home runs in the first inning for the Royals. And I'm like, hey, if the Guardians are getting shelled, they're definitely going to put him in. 5-2, 7th inning. Guardians are down. They cut to the bullpen and he's throwing. He's warming up. And I was so fired up. I mean, we all were. It was electric. And then the Guardians go on a rally and score 4 runs in the 7th.
Assholes.
So they pull him down and they go with their setup guy and then their closer and he doesn't get to pitch.
But it was like so close.
Oh, when they flashed him up on the TV.
I know,
it was
like
the
it's happening.
coolest
Here we
thing.
go.
That's super cool. He's such a nice dude too.
Oh, he's the
So
best.
I'm super pumped for him.
Yeah.
Last time I saw him too, I think he was at a Nation event and he still was recovering from Tommy John.
Oh, yeah.
So he was in like the robot arm thing that he had. So
Yeah.
it's cool to see him go from that to even warming up for an MLB game.
Can you imagine the nerves when you're in that bullpen?
man.
Oh man, that is such a and yeah.
How do pitcher rotations work? Could they warm him up again next game or would he have to?
No, yeah, he's fine. He's a reliever, so it's not like a warming up a starter or whatever. So yeah, they didn't play today. They play again tomorrow. So I am on.
Is he still up?
Yeah, he's still up. They haven't sent him
Oh,
down.
he's getting that MLB money.
That too.
Atta boy. Good
He's
man.
on the PJ getting a little MLB money.
Are they on the road? Oh, that'd be amazing if he gets to travel. Are they still doing their homestand against KC?
Oh, I'm checking. Yeah, they're hosting Pittsburgh tomorrow. Is he still on the depth?
Pirates suck, right?
They were good for a bit and then they kind of fell apart for
Okay.
a bit. They lost like 10 games in a row. Active roster. Oh no, did they send him back? Oh no, he's still on there. Number 62 for the Cleveland Guardians.
Nice.
That's super cool.
Get a jersey.
Sales guys, Jared's like, if I know he's pitching, I'm flying to Cleveland.
And it's a tough road with being a reliever, right? Is you just never know quite when he's going to get in. But I would imagine with a 3-game set this weekend, the fact he's on the roster, I'm sure like his family's flying down for the games.
Oh man, that's wild.
What
Awesome.
time do they play tomorrow? Tomorrow's 7.
How old is he?
He's
26.
97.
26?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Just the grind now to get to amazing. What a good story.
Me and him were teammates in baseball a couple times. We were also hockey teammates once.
Oh.
And I think it was his last year of hockey because then he was like, I'm pretty good at baseball, I think. I was like, yeah, you should probably stop playing hockey. But
It's because of you.
Oh, no, I didn't say
You
that.
gave
but,
him
like,
a rousing
in hindsight,
speech?
It's like, yeah, that was a good choice by him.
You rang
Take
the
credit,
doorbell
man.
at his house with a clipboard. You were dressed as a coach and gave him a speech about
You're in the middle of doing a ball drive, but then you're like, wait a minute, no. I got to give you some advice. Sage advice.
Yeah, that's 100% what I did.
Hockey's not for you, man. You got to be a pitcher.
I was going to tell you a
Follow the
joke
dream.
about an owl, but now I'm going to give you life advice.
Yeah.
But it's pretty wild. Like, again, the fact that Edmonton's only had 5 players play in the majors before. And this is the first time that 2 players from Edmonton have been on major league active rosters at the same time.
Who's the other guy?
Damn it, I forget the name.
And most importantly, big nation guy.
He's a big nation guy. Rob Zastrinzi. It's a relief pitcher with the Brewers. Born in Edmonton, but moved away at a young age. So might not be an Oilers fan.
It's like
Eric's an
Adam
Oilers fan.
Hadwin.
Yeah.
Being from Moose Jaw.
He's born there?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's like John Scott being from Edmonton. It's like Rod Langway being from Taiwan.
You watching the training
Dan.
camp photos going up on Insta from Moose Jaw?
Oh, yeah.
They got the WHL champion shirt, same exact shirt, just says training camp on it.
That's some leftover inventory.
Such a I love that shirt, but man, that's the only shirt you could get, and you couldn't even get it online. And that's from winning the dub.
They're not about commerce.
Like, God forbid a cotton
Community-owned
t-shirt was
teams.
issued. A
Community-owned
hoodie
teams.
in this economy, a hat. We're gonna sell you a wetsuit.
A wetsuit.
Yeah. All they did was put out a Beanie Baby. And it was just an old Lillehammer Beanie Baby with a Moose Jaw Warriors logo glued to it. That was their commemorative merch for winning the dub, Tyler.
Seems light.
It's not good.
You bought a bunch of Western Conference champs Oilers stuff, right?
Yeah.
Do you wear it?
I have it on my shelf.
You're not wearing
I
it.
think I'm going to wear it when they raise the banner.
That's good.
Yeah, I struggled if I was going to get someone else because I was like,
Such a good moment in time, though.
I know.
It's about the friends made along the way.
I was given an amazing 1 of 3 Moose Jaw Warriors gift by someone.
What is it?
It's a poster that he got like requested to design for the Warriors, and they only got 3 made, and the team signed the 3, and I've got one of them. And I'm going to get it dry mounted, put up in the office.
Sick. Are we going to go to the banner raising?
Will that just be home opener?
That's going to be in a few weeks.
It's a pretty big event to see.
Yeah, it.
Isn't that just home opener? They would do that?
Yeah.
We never won shit, bag milk.
Let me. It all depends on a circumstance down there, so stand by.
Okay.
Their home opener will be Saturday, September 21st against the Prince Albert Raiders. So there's your info.
PA.
Oh, in my head, I was thinking Oilers banner going up.
Oh, that too.
It's a good.
It's a double banner raising year. That's never been said before.
Double rainbows.
What an age to be alive.
Last thing I had on my sheet was Big Brother.
Oh, man.
Why was last night's episode 2 hours?
Yeah,
I only watched the first hour.
Big Brother must just be like, you know what, we're having a good season here, so like.
I thought it was because Thursday Night Football would be coming back. Don't they do
But
the
it was
schedule
just
shift?
the veto.
Yeah, they didn't do an eviction. Like, what was in the second half of the episode? I watched till the veto was done. Then
Yeah, there wasn't like the eviction, so that they just stretched out the veto episode.
Yeah.
Also,
Like we literally watched all of Angela's 1,000 nuclear atoms or whatever shit to
Yes,
pick
that
up.
was a little much.
yeah.
And Tucker's loyalty to her is insane.
It
Also,
really is.
Tucker, like, again, he was chaotic villain for a bit. Now he's like developing a heart. When he did the AI instigator thing and Rubino was crying and he felt so bad about it, I was like, damn.
But he didn't. Well, like that's his interest, his showmance, and that was not his plan.
I know.
Yeah, he thought he was
felt
being a
terrible.
smooth operator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the AI arena, and I really hope Tucker can save himself because
it's big. Because I was worried he was going to blow up at T-Core because they also set up like, oh, is it going to be another spicy power veto ceremony? And then they went 2 hours, and then it wasn't.
It was just Cam using it.
Yeah.
And that's
so that's assuming, so I was like, oh shit, Tucker's going to blow up.
I'm assuming Leo went up. I didn't watch that far.
Nope.
Oh, really?
Did not.
Wow. How far did you not see Angela?
No, I watched till the hour 5 mark, and then I was like,
oh, so you don't even know. Okay, so you don't know what happened.
No.
Okay,
what happened?
We want us to tell you?
Yeah, just tell me.
So everyone in the house is thinking Angela is the AI instigator, and so Tucker was just like, "Hey, just so the house thinks it's you," and I'm telling you because I made a commitment to you. Like I'm with you. I'm riding with you. And she for some reason got in her head. She's like, I don't trust him.
Oh my God.
She's like, why? Like, why would they think that? Like she didn't say that to him, but she left like that conversation, be like, he's lying to me. So then she's sitting there. She's like, I have to make a big move. I'm going to try to get the house against Tucker. So
my God.
She went into the room with Quinn and Mackenzie and Leah. And starts telling this, saying like, we have to do this. Now's the time to strike. So Quinn goes right to the visionaries and tells them all about
So now
that.
they're flipping on Tucker.
No. And visionaries are like, what? And so they told Tucker. And then Tucker confronted Angela about it.
Oh, nah.
But does it? And she's like, how am I? And then she's like, how am I supposed to believe you? And blah 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 blah. And he's like. Even though you're doing this, I'm still true to my word. I am going to help. I am going to stick with you. I am going to help you. And I'm like, why? So then Quinn did that because he didn't want Leah to be put up because that was obviously the nominee would have done. He loves her. So he used that to protect her. So then they ended up putting Angela up.
My favorite part when Quinn is talking about how he's got the hots for Leah and then they get her version of it and she goes, nah. And then they flash up a big friend zone graphic on the screen. I laughed out loud.
I'm also getting a really good laugh this year whenever they do the little cutaway thing showing who's in what alliance with the name.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's like 90 of them. You can't keep track of it.
Yeah. It's an interesting season because it's more entertaining, but like there's no there's sides to the house, but there's no real beefs. Like, even though like Quinn and Tucker are going after each other, like they're buddies.
Yeah, they're like
friends. Like it's very interesting.
Yeah.
There's no like, I can't stand this person.
Yeah.
The Matrix was kind of funny.
That would have been so annoying.
Oh yeah. You know what the Matrix?
No.
Oh, okay. Wait and see.
I'll watch that second half of the episode.
It's like, I was watching, I was like, is this not torture?
It is torture.
Oh, is it the 24 hours alone? Oh, that would be hell.
But it's
not
it's
alone.
AI Matt talking the entire time.
Oh my God.
Just reeling off facts, reeling off
Other
questions,
stuff.
reeling off nonsense.
Like words that rhyme with Matt. And just like a bunch of random stupid facts.
Angela.
Have you ever thought about all the words that rhyme with Matt? And it just goes cat, hat, fat. And like it just goes on and on.
Did you say bat?
One of the ones that was actually mind-blowing, and I think he counted every number, is like, do you know that there's not one number between 0 and 1,000 has the letter A in it? And then he's like, 1, that doesn't have an A. 2, that doesn't have an A. Like,
oh my God.
Is that true?
I think so. Yeah, go watch the live feed.
Yeah. What the hell?
It is a random
That
fact.
is.
Unless you go like 105. But like Anne's like it's 105.
105, yeah.
Until you get to 1,000. 1,000 has the A.
Damn. Is that real AI?
It must be. There's no way they.
Well, they're doing like the deep fake thing.
Yeah.
Like deepfake Drake on the rake?
Well, even the video that we got in our email yesterday that Big Mike was working on.
I got AI voiceovered.
They're working on something where they'd ingested 3 minutes of Jay speaking and then turned an article of ours into a clip, but it's Jay talking and it's like,
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.